sign. Testing the waters a little bit today with some frogs. Not to make a bad pun, but that was the first cast and I got hit immediately. This Curado 70 is behaving really well. First time I've taken it out this year. Oh, man. I always loosen my drags to store my reels, and sometimes it's a little bit of a adjustment period. There's something. Oof. Yeah. Nice. And, boy, he inhaled it. That is absolutely classic. Hooked him right in the top of the mouth. That's right where you're trying to get him with a frog. Nice and easy. Easy come, easy go. Nice. Decent. Alley-oop. Beautiful. They are willingly hitting everything you throw at them today. It goes to show that not every adage about bass fishing is 100% true in every circumstance. Because right now, we have really high pressure. We just got out of a low pressure system. And typically that signals bad fishing. But you can't, nothing is ever 100%. Oh man, that was funny. And there's a trout following it. It's like the entire ecosystem is going nuts back here. Trout on a Senko. The key to walking a frog is having a little bit of slack in your line at all times. So even when you twitch, you're twitching mostly on slack. And that's what ends up getting you that nice back and forth darting movement. See that? Oh man, like a fastball. I've said it before, there's always something back there. Whoa, look at the size of that mama. Pretty decent sized bass just came out from underneath that log. I didn't move at all, but I wonder if I somehow spooked them. Or if they're just cruising. That could be the other thing. This could be cruising today. Oof. Man. Ravenous today. The thing about frogging is you really have to be patient. You really have to let them take it, which is difficult because it's so exciting. There we are. Finally. I knew I would get you. Up, 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 up. And that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it when they hit over there. Just gotta water ski them over. Alright, pal. Nice. Not too shabby. I knew I was gonna get you eventually. It's funny. That bass, unless there's a couple of them over there in that spot, which there very may well be, he hit so many times. That was like the 4th or 5th time. But sometimes you just need a little bit of a persistent nature to you. Give him a few minutes to rest, forget about the hit. If you didn't stick him, There's always hope. I don't know how well it shows up in the video, but I am using a leader with this frog. I do it for 2 reasons back here. First of all, it's so shallow that I feel like braid might cast a bit of a shadow on the ground or on the floor of the water. Secondly, there's so much wood that I just like having a leader to be my sacrificial line. You know, all it takes is one decently sized fish, and I would much rather sacrifice some Berkeley big game than some Suffix 832. The little guy's swinging at it over there. Yep, and we got him. Nice. Beautiful. All right, little pal. He wanted it, he just didn't want to commit. He must have swung at it 4 times before I finally got him. Same thing with the frog. Sure, if I was a better fisherman, I would know exactly what to do about that. Oh, you have to change up your blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So the idea with this fluke is to give him a similar presentation and profile to the frog. Just give it to him slightly subsurface. Oh, that was a little hit. Yeah. Ooh, fun. And me again. There we are. Woo! Yeah. Starting to get chubby. All right. There's another guy who swung at it a bunch of times. Just aggressive. It's this time of year with spawning and pre-spawn and all this. Oh, something coming at it. Look at that. That's violent. Hit it. Come on, buddy. Hit it. Look at that. Wow. Come on. Something over there is really interested in it, or a really good size, because there is a massive wake every time I throw it over there. There's a little something. Oh, yes. So many hits over there today. That there, though, was a swipe that just so happened to catch the hook, which is kind of the it's kind of the worst case scenario, because you stuck them and they're no longer interested, but you missed them like a doofus. Just a little something hanging right behind that log over there. Kind of afraid to cast at him, because if he's something decent and I hook into him, that is going to be a bummer. Oh, no. Nice. All right, thank God you weren't huge. Not terrible, though. Fat like the rest of them. Yeah. Home you go. Oh, more fluking. Still saying the bait of the day is that frog, because I am always stoked. First few frog catches of the year. But the knife of the day today is my tiny little Civiviodium. Look at this thing. Comes out like a rocket. Boom. Nice thing about this is it's tiny, but you can still get a really good full 4-finger grip on it. So for city living and small carrying, it's one of the best options there is out there. That was funny. Cool your jets, bud. He came darting right up from that little pollen mat. Alright, bud. Got my first real bass thumb of the year. So that's always a good thing. Oh, damn. That was savage. Tons of takes. This right now is prime time for bass fishing. The pressure is dropping because there are storms to the north. There are storms to the north and south. Look at this. Look at this insanity. There are fish cruising here in like 2 inches of water, just killing things. So this right now is prime time for bass fishing. And if I don't catch anything, if I swing and miss on everything, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself. I wouldn't put it beyond me though. Perfect. Yep. Beautiful. That was exactly how I wanted to play that. He's a good one too. He's a good one. Holy moly. Look at you. Not bad at all. That was an interesting take. It was really sorry, bud. That was... Look at that, buddy. Oof. Good size. That's frogging before a thunderstorm for you. That was a really interesting take. I hope that showed up on camera the way that I wanted it to. You could see it was a good demonstration of fishing in such shallow water. You could really see his wake as he darted at the bait. Jeez. Ooh. Man, he wasn't quite as big, but he was just as angry. There we go. Oh no, are you a pickerel? Oh. Little doofus. Doesn't seem like the bass are really feeling the fluke today. That is a rarity. Oh. He says as he gets smashed. Come on, man. There we go. There's a little something. Oh, you aren't too bad. Not too shabby. Alley-oop. Yeah, right. What's up? Wanted that fluke, did we? Look at this. They're all fat. Every last one of them. It's bluegill hunting season. I would not be surprised if he's... Look at this. Look how preposterous this is. That is how you know a fluke is dead right there. The head has been pulled through the hook hole. Nice. Oof. Bluegill. It's the type of jig that you can swim and bounce if you need to. And that is what I like in my jigs. really only fish a couple types of jigs. Swim jigs and finesse jigs. I have a couple brush jigs too, obviously, because there's so much brush back here and they deal with it well. But I like swim jigs mostly, because you can kind of do anything with them. Ooh, crane. Ooh. Oh! Swim jigged. Couldn't close the deal. And that's what happens when you suck at life. You can indeed pitch from shore. Certain spots like that little area where pitching is definitely your best bet. Ooh! Wow. That was an angry hit. Smallest one of the day, but he pulled like a freight train. Oh, nice. Whoa, whoa. Got some weight on you. Beautiful fish.